Hello, thrill seekers and paranormal enthusiasts. Welcome to Top 5 Haunted Locations, where we dive into the most chilling and eerie places around. Today, we're setting our sights on Wyoming, a land of untamed beauty and unexplained mysteries. Join us as we uncover the tales of the restless spirits that roam the cowboy state. Are you ready to step into the unknown? Let's begin our spectral journey. Number 5. Fort Bridger State Historic Site, Fort Bridger, Wyoming. Claiming the 5th spot on our list of Wyoming's haunted locations is the Fort Bridger State Historic Site. This landmark is not just a relic of military and trading post history, it's a bastion where the spirits of the past stand guard over the memories of the frontier. The fort, established in the mid-19th century by the famed mountain man Jim Bridger, has seen its share of history, from the emigrant trails to the military conflicts, and it is this rich tapestry of events that has left an indelible spectral imprint. As you approach the fort, the air seems to hum with the echoes of history. The old military buildings, the trading post, and the remnants of the Mormon Wall all tell stories of a time when Fort Bridger was a vital hub in the expansion of the American West. It was here that weary travelers on the Oregon Trail sought respite, where soldiers lived and died, and where cultures clashed and coalesced. The spirits of these diverse inhabitants appear to have remained, their presence a testament to the site's storied past. Visitors to Fort Bridger often report a sense of being watched, as if the eyes of the fort's former denizens peer out from the shadows. The sound of footsteps on the wooden planks of the barracks, the clatter of unseen horses' hooves, and the distant bugle calls at dusk all contribute to the haunting atmosphere. It's as if the daily routines of the past continue to play out in an unseen realm, with the fort's spectral soldiers still standing at attention. The most prominent ghostly figure is said to be that of a soldier who, according to legend, was executed for desertion. His spirit, unable to leave the site of his untimely end, is often spotted in the twilight hours, his form marching along the old parade ground before fading into the mist. Other apparitions include a woman in pioneer dress, seen weeping near the old cemetery, her mournful visage a reminder of the hardships faced by those who braved the westward journey. The fort's museum, housed in the old commissary, is a treasure trove of artifacts and exhibits that bring the history of Fort Bridger to life. But it is after the visitors leave and the lights dim that the museum takes on a different character. The sounds of whispered conversations fill the air, the rustling of period clothing can be heard, and the scent of tobacco smoke wafts through the rooms, all suggesting the presence of inhabitants from another time. The trading post, once a bustling center of commerce, now serves as a focal point for paranormal activity. Objects are said to move of their own accord, the pages of ledger books turn without a breeze, and the faint sound of bartering voices can sometimes be heard. These phenomena hint at the continuation of trade and negotiation, a spectral marketplace that refuses to be silenced by the passage of time. Fort Bridger's inclusion as the 5th location on our list is a nod to the enduring legacy of the American frontier and the spirits that continue to watch over it. The site offers a unique window into the past, where the veil between the present and the historical seems particularly thin. It's a place where the past is palpable, and the stories of those who lived and died there are etched into the very landscape. For those who visit Fort Bridger, it's an opportunity to connect with the history of the West in a profound and personal way. Whether it's the chill of a ghostly encounter or the thrill of standing where history was made, the fort provides an experience that is both educational and otherworldly. As the 5th haunted location on our list, Fort Bridger invites you to explore its grounds, to listen for the whispers of history, and to feel the presence of those who once called this place home. It's a journey into the heart of Wyoming's past, a past that continues to live on through the stories and spirits that remain. Number 4. Historic Plains Hotel, Cheyenne, Wyoming. At number 4 on our list of Wyoming's haunted locations, the historic Plains Hotel in Cheyenne stands as a monument to both the elegance of the early 20th century and the enduring tales of heartbreak that seem to permeate its very foundation. This hotel, with its grandiose facade and opulent interior, has become a sanctuary for the spirits of a bygone era, particularly those entangled in a tragic love story that has transcended time. The historic Plains Hotel opened its doors in 1911, a beacon of luxury and sophistication in the heart of the Wyoming capital. It quickly became the social epicenter for the state's elite, hosting grand balls, high-profile gatherings, and even the occasional rendezvous of secret lovers. Among these were a businessman, his wife, and a chambermaid, whose entwined fates would forever leave an imprint on the hotel's legacy. The story goes that the businessman, a frequent guest at the hotel, began an affair with a young chambermaid. His wife, upon discovering the illicit relationship, was consumed by grief and rage. In a fit of despair, she took her own life, and the chambermaid, stricken with guilt, followed suit. The businessman, unable to bear the weight of his actions, also ended his life. Their spirits, it is said, never left the hotel, trapped in an eternal loop of sorrow and remorse. Guests and staff of the historic Plains Hotel have reported a multitude of strange occurrences that suggest the presence of these tormented souls. In the halls, the faint scent of the wife's perfume lingers, a ghostly trail leading to nowhere. The sound of soft sobbing echoes in the night, and cold drafts pass through locked rooms as if the spirits themselves are wandering, searching for peace they cannot find. The hotel's grand ballroom, once the scene of many a lavish celebration, now plays host to an otherworldly masquerade. Visitors have spoken of seeing ghostly figures in period attire dancing in the dim light, only to vanish when approached. The piano, untouched by human hands, sometimes plays a melancholic tune, a serenade for the lost lovers who can never leave. Room 444, in particular, is known for its paranormal activity. Here, the businessman's spirit is most often felt, a presence filled with regret. Guests staying in this room have reported unexplained noises, flickering lights, and the sensation of being watched by an unseen observer. Some have even claimed to see a shadowy figure standing by the window, gazing out into the night, perhaps reflecting on the choices that led to his downfall. The historic Plains Hotel's inclusion on our list is a nod to the powerful emotions that seem to echo through its corridors. The love and loss experienced within its walls have given rise to tales that intrigue both skeptics and believers. It is a place where the past is palpable, where the stories of those who once lived and loved there continue to unfold for those who listen closely. For those who dare to spend a night at the historic Plains Hotel, be prepared for an encounter with the extraordinary. Whether it's the whisper of a long-lost love or the chill of a spectral embrace, the hotel offers a unique opportunity to connect with the other side. As the fourth haunted location on our list, the historic Plains Hotel invites you to explore its storied past. Take a step back in time, immerse yourself in the romance and tragedy of its ghostly inhabitants, and experience the allure of a place where history refuses to be silent. Number 3. Heart Mountain Relocation Center, Powell, Wyoming. Securing the third spot on our list of Wyoming's haunted locations is the Heart Mountain Relocation Center near Powell. This site, steeped in the poignant history of World War II, is a place where the past is not forgotten, and the spirits of those who suffered there seem to linger still. The Heart Mountain Relocation Center was one of several internment camps used during World War II to house Japanese Americans forcibly removed from their homes. The desolate Wyoming landscape became the backdrop for a community uprooted and confined behind barbed wire. Today, the site stands as a memorial to civil liberties lost and a reminder of the resilience of the human spirit. Visitors to Heart Mountain often speak of an overwhelming sense of emotion that pervades the site. The wind carries whispers of the past, and the barracks, though mostly gone, still hold the memories of those who lived there. It's said that the shadow people wander the grounds, perhaps the remnants of the internee spirits, caught in a moment of history that defined their lives. The Interpretive Center offers a glimpse into the daily lives of the Japanese Americans who were held at Heart Mountain. Here, artifacts and photographs tell a story of hardship and hope. But it's after hours, when the sun sets and the visitors depart, that the true haunting nature of the site reveals itself. Security guards and staff have reported strange noises, unexplained cold spots, and the feeling of being watched by unseen eyes. The hospital, where many were born and some died, is a particular focus of paranormal activity. It's here that visitors have heard the cries of infants and the soft murmurs of nurses long gone. The energy of life and death, joy and sorrow, seems to have left an indelible mark on the location, making it a magnet for those sensitive to the spiritual realm. The Heart Mountain Relocation Center's place on our list is a testament to the power of history and the human stories that continue to echo through time. The site is not just haunted by ghosts in the traditional sense, but by the shadows of injustice and the endurance of those who faced it. For those who visit Heart Mountain, it's an opportunity to walk in the footsteps of history, to feel the weight of the past, and to honor the spirits that remain. The experience is both haunting and humbling, a journey into the heart of America's darker chapters. As the third location on our list, Heart Mountain stands out not for frights or scares, but for the profound impact it has on those who visit. It's a place where the past reaches out, asking not to be forgotten, and where the spirits of those who lived through a time of turmoil remind us of the fragility of freedom. Number 2. Irma Hotel, Cody, Wyoming. As we continue our journey through Wyoming's most haunted locations, we arrive at the Irma Hotel in Cody, which proudly claims the second spot on our list. This historic hotel, built by the showman Buffalo Bill Cody himself, is not just a monument to the Old West, it's a crossroads for the spirits of those who shaped it. The Irma Hotel's legacy begins with its founder, William F. Buffalo Bill Cody, a man larger than life, whose Wild West show captivated audiences around the world. When he built the Irma in 1902, He intended it to be a haven for travelers and a showcase of the West's rugged charm. Little did he know, his spirit, along with others, would become a permanent fixture within its walls. Walking into the Irma Hotel is like stepping onto the set of a classic Western film. The Cherrywood Bar, a gift from Queen Victoria to Buffalo Bill, still stands as a centerpiece in the saloon, surrounded by memorabilia and photographs of the hotel's illustrious past. But it's the unseen guests that draw the attention of paranormal enthusiasts. Visitors have reported encounters with apparitions in period attire, the clinking of ghostly spurs, and the feeling of being watched by unseen eyes. The hotel's dining room, where Buffalo Bill would entertain guests with tales of his adventures, is said to be a hotspot for supernatural activity. Staff have recounted stories of place settings being moved, chairs being pulled out, and the mysterious tinkling of glassware. Some even claim to have seen the reflection of Buffalo Bill himself in the grand mirror that overlooks the room, his spectral image watching over the diners. Guest rooms at the Irma offer more than just a comfortable bed, they offer a night with history. Room 16, in particular, is known for its paranormal occurrences. Guests have reported hearing disembodied voices, seeing sudden flashes of light, and feeling the sensation of being touched by invisible hands. It's as if the echoes of the past are determined to make their presence known to the living. The hotel's grand staircase is another area where the veil between worlds seems thin. Visitors have described seeing a woman in white descending the stairs, her ethereal form gliding gracefully before vanishing into thin air. Others have heard the sound of laughter and conversation, a ghostly gathering replaying the hotel's heyday events. The Irma Hotel's place as number 2 on our list is well earned. Its rich history and the numerous accounts of paranormal encounters make it a must-visit for anyone seeking to connect with the spirits of the Old West. The hotel staff are well versed in its ghostly lore and are often willing to share their experiences with those who inquire. For the intrepid soul who seeks to spend a night at the Irma, be prepared for an experience that transcends the ordinary. Whether it's the creaking of the floorboards or the whisper of a long-gone guest in your ear, the Irma promises an encounter with the past that you won't soon forget. As night falls over Cody, the Irma Hotel stands as a beacon of history and mystery. Its lights flicker with the promise of another world, one that exists just beyond the reach of the living. It's a world where legends never die, and the spirits of the West roam free. So, we invite you to explore the Irma Hotel, to walk in the footsteps of Buffalo Bill, and to feel the energy of those who once called this place home. It's more than just a hotel, it's a living museum, a gateway to the past, and the second haunted location on our list that offers a glimpse into the eternal frontier. Number 1. Occidental Hotel, Buffalo, Wyoming. Nestled in the historic town of Buffalo, Wyoming, the Occidental Hotel stands as a testament to the Old West's rugged past and its spectral present. This grand establishment, which has earned the top spot on our list of Wyoming's haunted locations, is not just a hotel, it's a portal to another era, where the whispers of the past are as vivid as the creaking of its wooden floors. The Occidental Hotel's story begins in the late 19th century, a time when Buffalo was a bustling hub for cattle barons, outlaws, and those seeking fortune in the untamed American frontier. The hotel quickly became the heart of the town, a place where weary travelers could find respite and local legends were born. But not all guests checked out, and some, it seems, never left at all. The most famous of these eternal residents is the spirit of Emily, the young daughter of a woman of the night. Her mother, working in the shadows of society to provide for her child, met a tragic end, leaving Emily to wander the hotel in search of comfort and company. Guests and staff alike have reported encounters with a playful, yet melancholic apparition, a little girl lost in time, her laughter echoing through the hallways. As you step into the lobby of the Occidental Hotel, you're immediately transported to a bygone era. The antique furnishings, the vintage photographs adorning the walls, and the soft glow of gaslit lamps create an ambience that's both inviting and unnerving. It's here, in this beautifully preserved setting, that visitors have felt sudden drops in temperature, heard unexplained footsteps, and glimpsed shadowy figures out of the corner of their eye. The hotel's bar, once a raucous saloon frequented by the likes of Butch Cassidy and Calamity Jane, now serves as a watering hole for both the living and the dead. Patrons have reported feeling invisible hands on their shoulders, seen glasses move of their own accord, and heard the faint sound of piano keys from a long silent instrument. It's as if the revelry of the past refuses to be silenced, continuing to play out night after spectral night. Upstairs, the guest rooms are a patchwork of history, each with its own story to tell. Room 22, in particular, is known for its paranormal activity. Here, the lines between past and present blur, and guests have woken to the sensation of being watched, found their belongings inexplicably moved, or witnessed the curtains draw themselves. The air is thick with the presence of those who once called these rooms home, their energies imprinted on the very fabric of the building. The Occidental Hotel's place at the top of our haunted locations list is well deserved. It's not just the frequency of the hauntings that sets it apart, but the depth of the stories that linger within its walls. Each spirit, each unexplained phenomenon, is a thread in the rich tapestry of the hotel's history, a history that continues to unfold with each new encounter. For those brave enough to visit, the Occidental Hotel offers more than just a night's stay. It offers an experience, a chance to brush shoulders with the past and perhaps even interact with the spirits that remain. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, there's no denying the hotel's eerie charm and the indelible mark it leaves on all who pass through its doors. As the sun sets on the sleepy town of Buffalo, the Occidental Hotel lights up, not just with the warm glow of its lamps, but with the energy of its unseen guests. It's a beacon for the curious, a haven for the adventurous, and a must-visit for anyone seeking to explore the haunted heart of Wyoming. So, we invite you to come and discover the Occidental Hotel for yourself. Walk its hallowed halls, listen for the whispers of yesteryear, and keep an eye out for Emily, the little girl who tops our list and continues to roam the #1 haunted location in Wyoming. Who knows, you might just leave with a ghostly tale of your own. That's a wrap on our tour of Wyoming's most haunted locations. From the lingering spirits of the Occidental Hotel to the sentinel ghosts of Fort Bridger, we've uncovered tales that chill to the bone and intrigue the mind. These stories are not just echoes of the past, they are reminders that history lives on, sometimes in the most unexpected of ways. As we close this chapter of our ghostly journey, remember that each place we've visited today holds more than just spirits. They hold stories, memories, and a piece of the human experience. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, there's no denying the allure of the unknown and the thrill of a good ghost story. So, as you go about your day, keep an eye out for the unexplained and the mysterious. Embrace the chill down your spine, the flicker in your peripheral vision, or the whisper in the silence. It's all part of the adventure that is exploring the haunted and the historic. Thank you for joining us on this spectral sojourn. If you've enjoyed our exploration into Wyoming's haunted heritage, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell for more paranormal content. Share your thoughts, your stories, or even suggest new haunted locations for us to investigate in the comments below. Until our paths cross again in the realm of shadows and tales, stay curious, stay brave, and as always, stay spooky.